In this video, the Matcha Green.
Matcha. Matcha.
The Matcha Green linear switches from ACO. Now let's start off with a quick sound test, stock right out of the box, so you can see if these switches are a good matcha for you. If you know what I green. 15-second switch overview. Let's go. The Matcha Greens are a linear switch, smooth all the way down and back up. Standard MX style stem. There's no dust-proof jacket around the stem like the ACO Jelly Blacks, but like the ACO Jelly Blacks, 50 grams of actuation force, which is on the heavier side. But unlike the Jelly Blacks, these have a 15 millimeter spring. It's a lot shorter than the 20 millimeter. A lot is, I guess, comparative here. There's a progressive spring, which, as far as I can tell, I tried to do research, just means that there's a lot more spring for the same length as their old type of springs from ACO. It's normal. There's nothing super fancy about it. It's 15 millimeter spring. And honestly, that's about it. Now, I will give you some more sound test here in a second to compare with some other awesome linear switches. But before I do, I would actually like to give you Pete's pros and cons so that you can listen for this stuff in the sound test. Overall takeaways first. I like them. They're a great budget linear switch, but I think you need to lube the springs at the very least. By the way, ACO, your website lists these and several other of your switches as pre-lubed, factory lubed, and pre-hand lubed. I don't know what these are because I ordered them from AliExpress. You didn't have them on your website when I ordered them, and these don't appear to be lubed. I took apart several of these. I lubed them myself, and I did not see any factory lube or hand lube, like literally none. So if you order off AliExpress, just know that. All right, sound and feel. Tappy, pingy. Let's start with pingy. Stock out of the box, not lubed. I don't know what they would feel like if they were factory lubed. There was definitely a lot of ping. I lubed the springs, just a tiny bit of bag lube, and it did improve that a lot. A lot, especially in like the inner key, space bar, backspace. There's a lot of ping. You can hear it just then, but there's a lot of ping in these switches. Again, not a deal killer if you can lube the springs especially, but it is there. Now, something I kind of like, high-pitched tappy. If I had one word to describe how these things sound, it's tap. Not like super low, buttery smooth, but a little bit more higher pitched, tappy linear switches. I like that. Personally, if you don't, well, listen to these sound tests in a second and you'll hear that. But tappy and pingy out of the box, you lube the springs, they sound and feel a lot better. Actually, they sound a lot better. They don't feel that much different after lubing. Also, one more note that I wrote down here is the word hollow, but not necessarily in a negative way. They sound and feel a little bit hollow. There's like a little bit more resonance in the keyboard, and it's not all negative. And in fact, it's not like I wish there were more sound dampening foam or something like that. Like, no, that's not really it. Just sounds a tiny bit more hollow, especially the spacebar. The definitive spacebar sound with these switches, you probably already noticed in the sound test, but listen for that as we go into the following sound comparisons. Okay then. Thank you for watching the video. By the way, green equals clicky. For like every other switch brand, why, ACCO, are your Matcha green switches linear? Neither here nor there. Thank you for watching. I hope that you like and comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will like you more if you did that. No, I joke. But thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you around on the YouTube channel. Go grab you some Matcha green switches if you like the way they sound. They're good budget switch. And I guess we'll see you in the next video. Adios.